Hey, it's the Ray Rican. And first, I hope all the people that were in the path of Henri, not Henry, but Henri, I hope you guys are okay. I ended up getting some water in my basement. Um, I had to be up to like 5 o'clock in the morning trying to keep the water from getting too high, and I managed to do that. And now my basement is just drying off. I just need like an assessment to be done, and I'm good. Just probably some of those industrial blowers, and my basement will go back to normal. But that is what's going on with me. Hope I know other people in my area here have got a lot worse than I did, and some people fared a lot better. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm just explaining why I'm extremely tired today. But I saw this weekend, and I really wanted to bring it up. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go here to Andy No's page because he covers. I mean, he covers Antifa. They like to play like they're the good guys, um, and it's just nonsense. You want to see some of the stuff. I want to show some of the stuff. Here it goes. When they tell you, uh, well, you know what? Let me go here. I want to show what they say about Antifa. What they say is Antifa is shorthand for anti-fascist, and as groups with no central leadership is a general description for the far left-leaning militant groups that resist neo-Nazis and white supremacists as demonstrations and other events. Sunday's events mark the latest series of there's who are Antifa. The term Antifa is shorthand, and the followers of the movement are focused on going against the view of those they deem fascist or white supremacists. It's funny, it says it's a decentralized movement whose ideologies are based on various left-wing causes, including communism, anarchism, and socialism. It's not anarchism, trust me. These are not actions of anarchists. They want lack of authority. And if they want communism and socialism, they want authority. They want authority based on what they like. But here's a video of Antifa groups. Here, they're communicating. It goes here. This is part of Antifa's communication team setting up their radio network. You may think this is irrelevant, but it's not. They are extremely organized at their gatherings, and this is one of the main tools of surveillance on the ground. So when they say they're decentralized, it's bullshit. Because there goes that, and then here, where's that one? This was the one that really was it. This one here? Hold up, no, not this one. Come on. I want to show one video in particular. I know they had the transcript there, but I wanted to show the video so you could see. Um, they are aware of the information war. They understand that the media covers for them, and if they do things that get too out of hand, they will. Great. I should have grabbed it. I'm trying to he posts so much stuff during the day. I thought I could get back to the video um where the guy was complaining. Let's see. Is it this the one here? I think this is the one here. Presses. Nah, let me see. I think this is it.
Oh, baby. Go, leave. Leave. I don't have to. Leave. I don't have to. I never thought you don't have to. Somebody got to leave. That's to make sure. Yeah.
Oh, so that person was just there. They attacked a journalist for most individual today. Oh, here it goes. This is the one I wanted to point out. Here you go.
I'm just in your trying to support the sign. Hey, do you like copies? Like the first copies? I'm trying to support your side. Why are you taking pictures then? don't understand. I mean, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about all of these people. The only reason to take, are we starting? Is to incriminate someone else. Or to make us look bad on the media. Yeah, right. That's not what I'm talking about. The only reason you're taking a picture so you can post it on the internet. Because I swear to God, that's all that's going to do is a buzz down.
So there you go. Even Antifa admits that they don't want the bad optics. So they usually push so far, but at the same time, the media covers for them. The media covers this stuff, covers up the stuff that's going on. They won't report it. Antifa is just an idea, but I just showed this video of this lady, them telling the lady to leave. They're in the street. Who are they to tell people to leave? So they're here. Here goes. Antifa threatened to smash cameras of journalists and targeted this person. I don't know who she is. I think I looked her up earlier. I think for the irony is she's a left winger. So she's a photographer, journalist. They pepper sprayed her. So, here's the whole thing. I mean, this is what they do. This is what's going on there in Portland, and basically in Oregon and Washington. What's going on? This is the stuff that's going on. They're the ones. They're the brown shirts, basically. Or you want to say, they're the New Day KKK. Instead, they traded their white in for black. That's what they did. They traded their so they're the military arm of the Democrat Party right now, because the Democrat Party has become socialist. For all intents and purposes, that's what their radicals are pushing their moderates further left. That's what's going on. And if pressing the wrong button. I want to show here this is what they say, the definition, the decentralized movement, which is bullshit. A portion of Antifa members are willing to commit crimes to promote their beliefs. It goes here that they said they're anti-racist groups in the U.S., such as Anti-Racist Action, that took up Antifa ideology, blah, blah, blah. The Antifa movement saw increased national attention after a tweet on May 31st, 2020 by former president. They've been active, but they obviously they became highly active during the Trump years. Why did that? Why? Because they're the arm of the Democratic Party. Here's fascist violence. Is the irony. Beginning in 1922, fascist paramilitaries escalated their strategy from one of attacking socialist offices and the homes of socialist figures, to one of violent occupation of cities. And that's what's going on in Portland. The fascists met little serious resistance from authorities and proceeded to take over several northern Italian cities. Antifa basically has taken over Portland. You see what goes on. You can't, Patriot Prayer can't do anything. You have the guy who I interviewed, Arthur Pulaski. He did a Christian event over there, and Antifa attacked the event. Here's a guy who lived through Germany. He lived through he lived through the Soviet Union. He knows what goes on in those Soviet countries, but he's ignored. These anti-fascists are really the fascists. They're the ones that are, people are trying to have a free speech event, and they're attacking it because Nazis and fascists can't have speech, but they're using fascist tactics to do it. It boggles me how, like I've said, when you look at it, nothing's really changed in the Democratic Party. They still believe in racism. They don't believe in, they still believe in discrimination. That's what anti-racism is is just accepted discrimination, CRT, all this nonsense, and now you have Antifa in the streets of lucky they're not. I mean, they can't do that in New York because you do that in New York, you're probably gonna step on the foot of like the mob or something like that, and you don't want to step on those people's feet because you want to know violence. They'll teach it to you. I mean, the gangs in New York, don't mess with them. They'll show you what violence is. These Antifa people. I mean, I know they do low level stuff in New York. They never get out of hand like they do in Portland. Because Portland, they know they have total cover in Portland. Between the media blackout, the media doesn't say any negative things about them. The media doesn't cover any of the stuff that's been going on there. And when they do get arrested, the DAs let them go. That's what's going on over there in Portland. But what are you going to do? That's what's going on over there. We just have to prevent those people from spreading across the country. Leave them over there in the crazy western part of the country. Leave them out of the rest of the country. So anyway, tell me what you think. I saw check out Andy Knows Twitter page. He posts a bunch of stuff about that. It's really disturbing what goes on there, that goes severely underreported in the national media. Who knows? I don't even know if anyone in their local media is really covering it either. So, all right. Well, I'm the Ray Rican. You can follow me here on either on YouTube or Rumble. I post on both. So if you follow me on one, please follow me on the other. And you could interact with me on social media. I am on Facebook, Twitter, Gab, and Telegram. That being said, have a good one.